What is going on, guys? Well, I'm going to do another video, and today is another spoiler review, and today is for episode 2. We're talking about episode 2 of Loki. We're doing it, so this is the last spoiler review you're going to get that's just me at 2 a.m. in the morning. I just want to make that clear right now. This is the last one you're getting. The only reason you're getting this is because I was graciously, thankfully, just so blessed and able to see the first 2 episodes of Loki early. I got to see them last week, the first 2 episodes, so I get to record this ahead of time. I don't have to record it at 2 a.m., which is great. But I wanted to get this out here for you guys to see so we can talk about this absolutely bonkers episode of not just Loki, but it's the MCU. I mean, this is getting crazy. So I think without further ado, we're just going to go over some of the story notes. I'm going to go over what I liked and what I didn't like. This isn't going to be a completely terribly long review, but we're going to get into some of the theories I have, some of the things that I'm thinking, and then tonight when you are watching this, you know where to go. Loki live streams, me, Sasha, sitting down, giving our full spoiler review and breakdown. We're going to give all of our theories. We're going to be answering your guys' questions and chats. So make sure tonight, the night you're watching this, come over. We're doing Loki live streams, so it's going to be absolutely awesome. So much fun, especially after this episode, because so much happened and the cliffhanger is fantastic. But we'll get to that at the end. So without further ado, let's just kind of hop into it. So the first thing is, Loki's now part of the team. He wants to join up with Owen Wilson, the TVA, and everyone involved. And I really like this. This was kind of my favorite part of the episode. Is we really got to see Loki kind of play a detective, do some detective work, sort of, like a True Detective or an X-Files or something like that. He's kind of doing the dirty work, doing the brunt work, looking through files, looking at different cases, and trying to figure out where this Loki variant is hiding. And I really like this. This was some of my favorite stuff of the episode. Just getting to see him alone, just working. Because it's like we talked about, not just in the last review, but also in the live stream that we did last week, was this is 2012 Loki. This is not the Loki that we lost in Infinity War. This is a Loki that was still hell-bent on ruling the world and ruling the universe, basically. And the beautiful thing they did in that first episode where they broke him down and they showed him that he is not going to win. He is not going to succeed. He is now on board. He wants to do what's right. He wants to help out. But is there a little bit of mischief in there? Well, we'll get to that in a little bit. But we get to see him, like I said, be a detective. He goes out and does some case things, and then he figures it out. He figures out where the Loki variant is, and we head off and go and try to track down this Loki variant. We get to the thing. Okay, I love that we're getting a Loki series because we didn't really get a lot of solo time with Loki. We don't really know what the extent of his powers are or his abilities. We kind of learned some of that in this episode. He's talking about it with the team about, the difference between this ability and that ability. I can't remember. I saw this episode a week ago, and my screener has expired, so I haven't seen it since. But I do remember we get to see some of that. We get to hear about some of his abilities, and it's very fascinating to see just how much he truly is capable of doing. So I really enjoy that. We also get some scenes with Owen Wilson and the judge. I forget her name. She's fantastic. But this whole thing about, the timekeepers are watching. This is a big deal. This is interesting. I'm worried. Like, this is could be a very catastrophic thing. And this goes completely into my theory that this event is going to be, like, this series, and maybe this event that we're going to talk about at the end of this review, this series is going to be the point that tips off and opens the multiverse. Because right now, we just have the sacred timeline. There is no multiverse right now. It's just the sacred timeline. If Maguire and Garfield and Doc Ock and Electro are going to show up in Spider-Man No Way Home, which that's just speculation. I don't have any sources that know any of that. But if that's going to happen, the multiverse needs to open. If it's going to be Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, the multiverse needs to open. This is going to be it. It's not Wanda and WandaVision. It's not anything that happens in Spider-Man. This is it. This series, some sequence in this series is going to open up the multiverse. That's my theory, and I think that I'm 99% sure that that's going to happen. So back to what we were doing. We go off and we're trying to find the Loki variant, and we get this really awesome fight scene between Loki and different types of just different people that the Loki variant has, like, you know, kind of manipulated and mind bended and, you know, just taken over their bodies. And it caps off with just the best cliffhanger, y'all. She's here. Lady Loki is here. She's the one that's been wreaking havoc, and she gets away. All of the, I don't know what, I'm going to call them time bombs, but whatever they are, they sink into different portals, and the multiverse starts, or all of the, you know, time variant branches start to branch out on the monitor like we saw in the trailer. And we finish off the cliffhanger with everyone thinking it was Loki that did it. They didn't say it because it was a cliffhanger, but I'll bet you next episode, everyone's coming after Loki because they think that he did it. He's been framed now. He goes off into the portal to follow Lady Loki, and that's the end. What a cliffhanger, guys. We get Lady Loki. We get what looks like Loki being framed for something that he didn't do. And then we get him going off into the portal, and we have no idea where that portal is going to take him. So I am so excited for the next episode because we're about to get up to some ish. That's all I'm going to say. We're about to get up to it. And we finally got Lady Loki. Lady Loki is here, ladies and gentlemen. She is here. The goddess of mischief is here. So I'm so excited about that. And that's kind of just my general thoughts of the episode as a whole. I'm going to give some of the more technical aspects. I think the performances are still strong. I really do. I think Owen Wilson's fantastic. I'm so happy he's in this show. I'm so happy he was cast in this. It's just absolutely brilliant. So I really, really enjoyed that. Tom Hiddleston as well is just great. The action and fight choreography here is nice. It's not too complicated. It's not that long of a fight, but it really is effective, and it really is cool. Cinematography is breathtaking. It really is. And just the writing. I mean, they wrote a really damn good cliffhanger. They really did. And they're writing the character of Loki really, really well. So I really, truly enjoyed that. This series, this is the best start of any of the 3 MCU series so far. It truly is. This is the best start to an MCU series so far. I'm floored by what we've gotten so far. It's just absolutely fantastic. But let me know down below in the comments, because this is going to go out right when the episode goes out, so I know y'all have watched it already. Let me know, what did you think of this episode? Leave your theories down below. Leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Make sure you go again tonight. Come check out the Loki live streams. Me and Sasha, we have a lot of fun talking about Loki. We're going to have even more in-depth reviews. We're going to give our theories, even more theories, and we're going to answer your guys' questions in the chat. The last thing I want to plug before I get out of here is, if you are new, if this is the first time you're checking out my channel and you've made it this far, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. We are trying to get to 700 subscribers. We are almost, I can taste it. We are almost there. We're less than 15 away. We are almost there. So if you've not already and you like the content that you see, please consider dropping a subscription. We do Loki content every week, movie reviews, Blu-ray content, rankings, lists, all of that stuff is here on this channel. So if you enjoyed and you want to see more, please consider dropping a subscription. But guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next video.